The world without is second-hand land. Hello, welcome. My name is Gareth Flick, and in today's video, I want to speak about how this world is the second hand. First, what comes into this world has to be constructed in the mind. I'm talking about your personal reality. Everything you see, this desk, this bed, everything was once a thought before it was created into this world. So when we look to this world and trying to change this world first, we are met with resistance because this world is created by the mind of man and woman. When I say man, human. So if you have an issue in your life at the moment, stop trying to fight it with force in this world. Get silent, get still, and create the desired outcome in your mind first. Play it in your imagination, in your mind, and the power of God, your imagination, your awareness, closer than hands and feet, closer than breathing, will go to prepare the place and create it for you. You know, so many people, myself included, until I realized this, were stuck in secondhand land, you know, thinking that I had to change things by force and might instead of by grace and by thought. And, you know, nothing ever really worked. Well, not that well. It did eventually, or else it just wouldn't. It would just get worse because I'm trying to change matter when matter is thought materialized. So if I change my thoughts, I'm going to change the matter, right? So if you've got any issue in your life or anything you like to create, do it in your mind first. If you're going to have a meeting, create a scene that implied that meeting went well. You're leaving and you're driving like, yes, that meeting went amazing. Going to see your family for dinner. Create a scene that implies that it went well. You know, maybe like imagine that you're all laughing and having fun. That would imply that your dinner was a success. If you're going on a date, you know, imagine that the date went well. We got to create the end scene that implies the wish fulfilled. We do it in the mind. Stop trying to change this world by might and force. It's such a beautiful thing once we realize this. And we can know it, but knowing it, knowing and knowing is two different things. You can know it. Are you applying it? Are you doing it? Or are you just being a hearer of the word? Do you listen to these videos or other coaches, or, you know, are you reading Neville Goddard's books or the Bible or anything? But you are just hearing it. You're not applying it. We got to apply it. We got to do it. Yes, it's not that easy, especially if you've spent 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years, how many of a years being conditioned by this world to believe certain things, and then you come across this information and then you're like, woohoo, it's not true. But it is. Try it, prove me wrong. Test it, prove yourself wrong. We're going to be doers of the word. You got to apply yourself and uncondition yourself from the past that your environment's conditioned you. Simple, might not be that easy. So it takes practice and persistence and compassion and kindness to yourself as you are learning to do this. Anything that's happening in your life at the moment, we can trace it back to a thought. You know, 6 months ago, you could have been, maybe you're in a situation that's not pleasant right now. 6 months ago, you might have been not thinking the best and created these situations that they then manifest. Because this is secondhand land. This isn't the real, this ain't it. Consciousness, your imagination is the real, the truth. This is the shadow realm. The shadow of heaven, your awareness, that you're bringing your heaven to earth, bringing your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, They're getting manifested as people, situations, circumstances, and events. Just look at your life. Are you happy where you're sitting right now? Think about your life, because it is a direct reflection of our mind, our thoughts, feelings. That might seem a bit harsh, but once we accept that where we are at is due to our thoughts and thinking and everything we've been entertaining, we take our power back. Because if you're, I'm where I'm at because of the government, I'm where I'm at because of this and that, sure, they do play a role, but if you're putting all your power on them, and I'm not going to be happy till this changes or until this person does this, until that, you're never going to change. You're going to be stuck. But when you take full 100% responsibility for your life and where you're at, then you take your power back. Neville Goddard speaks about this all the time. Change your mind, change your world, change your thoughts, change your life. But yes, look at where you're at in life. Is it good? Are you happy? That's great. Your thoughts are in the right place. But if things aren't going well and you're not in a great situation, you need to look at what you're entertaining. And it's not just, I'm going to sit down for 5 minutes and think a positive affirmation. You need to be the guard of your mind. Don't let any thought go by unconscious. Be aware. And this takes practice. Learn to meditate so you can observe your thoughts and not be so identified with them. The mind's a powerful tool, but a horrible master. And if you're letting the mind just rule you and you aren't in control of your thoughts and you think you have no control, then it's like hopping on a plane without knowing the destination. You might land somewhere and look around and be like, how did I get here? Because you didn't order the right ticket. You didn't order your thoughts are right. Choose this day. Each day you wake up, today I'm going to choose my thoughts today. And if you ever slip up, it's okay. Don't judge yourself. Be calm and kind with yourself. Okay, I messed up a little bit today. I'm going to go back and revise that situation to a situation where it was pleasant and happy. You know, we get two choices. You can wake up and think negative or think positive. Choose this day. Are you going to choose the beautiful fruit or are you going to eat the rotten fruit? You get to choose. Then going back, sure, you might have been conditioned for so many years and not knowing this information, but now you know this information. It's completely up to you to test it, trial it, and create a beautiful life. What thoughts are you entertaining? Are they of the highest good and value of you? Are they, you know, because when you realize your thoughts are going to manifest, they get projected forward to manifest for you to experience in this secondhand land. It can be a little frightening, you know. Sometimes if I get into a, you know, sometimes a state and I've been thinking or gossiping or, you know, I don't know, the ego's taken over and I start thinking about some weird stuff or thinking ill of someone, I catch myself and I'm like, no, ego, you're not the boss. Get behind me. And I'm like, I hope they're not going to manifest, but I'll revise them, you know, being very aware. I like to just repeat single words in my mind, like joy, peace, happiness. And after a while, not vain repetition, you want to put some soul behind it, that your mind starts to purify and you start to remember to think like this. It takes a while, but choose this day, start today. Think better than you've thought. I can hear my doorbell ringing. I think someone's coming to inspect the house. But yes, choose this day, choose your thoughts, look at your situation. Are you happy with it? If not, write down what you would like. your life to look like, and start thinking from that. How would you act? Who would you hang out with? Where would you go? How would you dress? What thoughts would you be thinking? Etc., etc., etc. Write it all down, and then imagine yourself as that person. Maybe it's in a nice dress or a suit, going out to dinner with friends that are smiling and happy. Maybe you're going to see your family and they're all smiling and happy. Create it in your mind first. Create it and entertain it. And sure, maybe this 3D secondhand land might show you something different to this mind to start with. Remove your awareness and attention from that and go back to the wish fulfilled in your mind and play that again and play that again, and know that that is the true reality that will manifest into your life. I love you. My name is Gareth Fleck. Like, subscribe, may peace be on your soul. Leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.